4 places, countless plates of pasta, and enough gelato to last a lifetime. This is how we did Rome, Vatican, Amalfi, and Positano. Join us as we explore ancient wonders, eat like locals, and make unforgettable memories as a family. Let's go. After months of dreaming and planning, we finally made it. Rome. We stepped off the train at Roma Termini, our hearts full of excitement, and we were ready for an adventure. Our Airbnb was tucked into a quiet little street, simple but perfect. And after a quick refresh, we headed off to Vatican City. Walking into St. Peter's Square, we felt the magnitude of faith and history around us. Inside the Basilica, surrounded by centuries of devotion, we paused to pray, reflect, and just be grateful. Being the Jubilee year and with the new Pope, it's a powerful moment for all of us and the perfect place to visit this year. Afterwards, we followed the aroma to something incredible, straight to Osteria di Fontana, where we watched the ladies hand roll fresh pasta at the window. And when we ate the first bites in our mouth, wow, the pasta was rich, fresh, and made with love. We wandered through a local market, admiring the fresh produce and the homemade goods, and then it was time for the first gelato in Rome. Smooth, creamy, and refreshing. It was the perfect treat on a hot day. Walking through the cobblestone streets, we stumbled upon a street show. Magic, fun, and laughter. It reminded us of how alive the city is at every corner. Our Roman adventure continued as we visited the Pantheon, an architectural marvel, and then on to the iconic Trevi Fountain, where we made our wishes and tossed in the coins, because after all, we're coming back someday. As the sun set, the city glowed and we continued to explore more historic sites, each one more breathtaking than the last. And dinner was at Antica Osteria di Pietra. And let us tell you, the shrimp scampi pasta was to die for. It was rich, garlicky, and perfectly al dente. And to end the night, a sweet stop at Venci's. Their gelato is stuff you'd dream of. It's creamy, indulgent, and the perfect nightcap. Now early next morning, we headed onto a train and headed south, you guessed it, to Amalfi Coast and Positano. We never knew how easy it was to get to these places right from Rome. But soon we were boarding the boat and sailed away. The views were unreal. Historic cliffs, pastel houses, sparkling waters, and along the way we passed old towers, lemon plantations, and tiny seaside villages. The beaches, the food, the drinks, everything was fresh and full of flavor. It was a perfect escape from the city and a kind that filled our souls. Back at Rome, we had dinner at the amazing Trattoria d'Anzo. The pasta was unbelievable, and the oxtail, don't get us started. It was rich, tender, and unforgettable. And our last day, it was a rainy one, but that didn't stop us. We grabbed a cozy breakfast at the local bistro, cappuccinos, sandwiches, and flaky croissants. And from there, we stopped over at the Spanish Steps and then checked out a breathtaking church. And even after exploring for days, Rome still found ways to take our breath away. We squeezed in one last Roman lunch, a few more bites of pizza, and a sip or two of limoncello never hurt. And then it was time for us to tour the mighty Colosseum. Standing inside the Colosseum and just taking in its history is something we'll never forget. Later that night, we found a wine bar tucked away and toasted to the trip of a lifetime. And for our final dinner in Rome, we shared incredible dishes, swapped stories, and ended with the most heavenly tiramisu. This trip was more than just a vacation. It was a journey of faith, family, and unforgettable memories. Thank you for coming along with us. And until next time, ciao Roma!